the energy for Libra risings, and I'm a Libra rising, so I definitely know this vibe. The Saturn energy of the lockdown kind of energy has been in your 5th house, so that's more of the place of where we find fun, pleasure, what we do to make us happy. It could be romance or sex or creativity. It could have to do with something to do with children. But it's usually a place of what we do for fun, how we find pleasure in the world. And that is really like the Saturn moment of lockdown. You can't quite do it yet. Oh, you want to be doing this. You just want to be swimming in this crystal blue ocean water or something, or you want to be sailing and you want to be, you know, doing these fun, beautiful things that bring you pleasure, but there's this roadblock and it needs to be dealt with. You can't just jump in and do it yet. There's the red tape. And you have to work through it. It's not just there to be sad or annoying. It's there to show you what you have to work on. And then the Uranus energy is in Taurus is in your 8th if you're a Libra rising. So the 8th house, so that Uranus energy of just like, I want to break down the wall. It has to happen now. Everything that has been happening, it all has to change. We have to do it this way now. That is, so in your 8th house, it's about other people's money, and it could be spouse's money if you have a spouse. Maybe that could be part of the problem. You don't have a spouse and, you know, you're like, I'm feeling like unsupported completely because I have no one and everyone's buying a house together and doing this and that. This feeling of just some resources or money that come from other people, not from you, that would be like shared income coming your way. So from a spouse, it could be coming from a government source or taxes or refunds or wills or inheritances or something like that. Or it could be just an energy exchange of debts owed or debts collected on me. Like I might say the Uranus in my 8th might be like, you know what? I want this. I'm going to change this narrative right now. All that stuff that you owe me from X, Y, and Z, I'm going to call it out right now. Or someone might be doing that to you. It's like the Uranus energy is like, you know, it's an upheaval, and it's just like there is no thought process. It's just happening, and you know, that can be a good thing. It could be a bad thing. Whatever. It depends how you look at it. But with that Saturn in the 5th, like you can't really do these things that are fun or things to do with whatever brings you happiness, romance, you know, possibly the realm of children is kind of locked down right now. It's bringing, there are responsibilities weighing heavy on you in that realm. And the Uranus energy in the 8th is like, I just want to blow the whole thing up. We're going to break down the whole wall. And it has to do with, you know, some other types of resources or debts that I might owe or other people might owe me, or I feel that I am owed, that, you know, someone, it's like maybe a deeper scenario, not just money and assets, but like something like, I feel you should have supported me in this way. I'm calling in this thing. I'm blowing this out of the water. I'm turning the narrative around where you're maybe taking from me too much. And I'm going to say, I want something back out of this. It's a checks and balances kind of thing in the 8th. Because when someone gives you money, that means they will have a little bit less. So it's just the same with an energy exchange of any sort. And then where the Mars is, it's in the 11th, in the place of friends and groups and alliances. And it's like, okay, there's an energy coming in where, yeah, it's in Leo. I want to shine, but I want to shine for like maybe the greater good of a community, or like there's this firepower coming through in this group energy that is really kind of aiding and abetting the Uranus energy of like every, you know, it might feel that like you're being pushed or something is being lit underneath you as far as other people, like groups of people and what people are doing, friends, clubs, groups, It could be your fans also with this. Like if you are a creator of some type, the fifth house would be where you are creating what you're putting out into the world. And Saturn is like, yeah, but we have all these limitations because all your gear is messed up or whatever. And then the 11th is like who are the people who consume what you create? And, that seems to be like a heightened place right now. It's usually friends and groups though. So, like a fiery sense of will or determination coming through with that. Maybe you're looking at other people and other groups saying, oh, all these people are doing this, or like this fiery energy is coming through in this community kind of sense way. Like there's this brewing thing, and I have to be a part of it or something. Like I need to be a part of this and shine individually to do my my whatever it is that I do best. So there's this like energy of I've got to do something now, kind of for the greater good, and also I'm breaking down this wall of whatever this energy exchange is with someone else's money, someone else's time, someone else's energy. And then the fifth house of like, look, I want to access my happiness again. Like, this is ridiculous, there's a lot of frustration. I mean, everything that I'm talking about here for everyone is just frustration. Like it's the rainbow of frustration. It could be in many different colors, many different ways, but that's what it is. It'll be better though. It'll be fine. We just have to get through it and it'll be okay.